Unit 41. 1. Electronics.
电子学、
Electronics is a scientific study of electric current. 2. Harsh.
艰困的、恶劣的、
The hostages are being held in extremely harsh conditions.
严厉的、
I occasionally lose my temper and speak harsh words to my family. Please don't be too harsh on me if I've done something wrong.
刺眼的、刺耳的、
I hate the harsh sound of a chalk scratching on the blackboard. 3. Partnership.
合伙关系、
The cooperation between the two companies is one of the most successful partnerships in the country. 4. Privacy.
隐私、
We should respect the privacy of others. 5. Ferry.
渡轮、
There is no ferry service to the island in winter. 6. Psychology.
心理学、
She studied psychology at Harvard.
心理、
She knows the psychology of teenagers very well. Psychological.
心理的、
What is the patient's psychological state now? Is he still in depression? Psychologist.
心理学家、
Sigmund Freud was a distinguished psychologist. 7. Disadvantage.
缺点、
The plan has more disadvantages than advantages. 8. Sway.
摆动、
A drunk was standing in the middle of the street, swaying unsteadily.
左右影响、
Don't be swayed by your friends' opinions when you do your career planning.
摆动摇摆、
I love to see the sway of water lilies in the breeze. 9. Gangster.
歹徒、匪徒、
2 gangsters were shot dead, 1 badly wounded. 10. Nowadays.
现在、
Nowadays, I bake my own bread rather than buy it. 11. Dense.
稠密的、
The explorers went farther and farther into the dense forest. 12. Overnight.
整晚一整夜、
You can stay overnight if you want to.
突然的、
You can't become successful overnight.
过夜的、
I planned an overnight stay in Paris.
一夜的、突然的、
His new play is an overnight hit. 13. Amid.
在其中、
Amid piles of books were 2 envelopes. 14. Southeast.
东南方、
Mail-order brides are mainly young women from poorer Southeast Asian countries. Northeast.
东北方、
Washington, D.C. is divided into 4 areas: Southeast, Northeast, Southwest, and Northwest. Southwest.
西南方、
Czech Republic is a country southeast of Germany and southwest of Poland. Northwest.
西北方、
The typhoon is moving northwest rapidly at 22 kilometers per hour. 15. Glorious.
光荣的、
Being awarded the Nobel Prize was the most glorious moment in his life.
壮丽的、
The Glorious Palace is another must-see. 16. Copper.
铜、红铜、
The necklace is made of copper. 17. Diplomat.
外交官、
The new ambassador to Poland is an experienced diplomat. 18. Alcohol.
酒精、
Alcohol can be used to kill germs.
纯净无色的酒、
I didn't smell alcohol on her breath. 19. Fuel.
燃料、
The plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the jungle.
供给燃料、
He pulls a ladder over and begins to fuel the airplane. 20. Messenger.
信差、 侍者。
The documents were delivered by a special messenger. 21. Settler.
殖民者，移民。
The early settlers of America were mainly from England. 22. Equality.
均等，平等。
Equality between men and women has not been achieved. Equally.
相等的。
My mother divided the cake equally into 12 pieces.
同样的。
The two boys are equally clever. 23. Harmonica.
口琴。
Please teach me how to play the harmonica. 24. Resign.
辞职。
He resigned as manager from the company.
天任，顺从。
She resigned herself to fate. Resignation.
辞职。
He has submitted his resignation letter and is determined to leave. Resigned.
无奈的，听天由命的。
The refugees seemed to be resigned to their fate. 25. Miserable.
悲惨的。
What a miserable life! How could anyone go through all these hardships? 26. Perfume.
香水。
She adores French perfume.
喷洒香水。
She never goes out without perfuming her hair. 27. Charity.
慈善。
Charity begins at home.
救济品，救济金。
The old man lives on charity.
慈善机构。
Tzuchi Foundation is a prestigious charity. 28. Engineering.
工程学。
Richard is studying civil engineering at Manchester University. 29. Lately.
近来。
Have you been doing anything interesting lately? 30. Summarize.
摘要，概述。
We have to summarize the article in 200 words. 31. Refugee.
难民。
Thousands of refugees fled across the border. 32. Giggle.
痴痴的笑，傻笑。
The girls giggled whenever a boy came up to ask one of them for a dance. 33. Civilian.
平民。
If nuclear weapons are used, civilians as well as soldiers are killed.
平民的。
I asked the soldier what he was in civilian life. 34. Healthful.
有益健康的。
A healthful diet includes lots of green vegetables. 35. Bargain.
特价品。
These shoes are a real bargain at such a low price.
协议，交易。
We made a bargain that he would provide money and I would offer my place as the office.
讨价还价。
My mother kept bargaining with the salesgirl for the dress. 36. Grief.
悲伤。
Her grief over her son's death has almost driven her mad. Grieve.
悲伤。
He didn't remarry because he was still grieving for his wife. He didn't remarry because he was still grieving over his wife's death.
使悲伤。
His sudden death grieved us all. 37. Sincerity.
真诚。
The priest was a man of sincerity. 38. Witch.
女巫。
Witches are said to be accompanied by black cats. Wizard.
男巫。
Wizards and witches learn magic spells in schools like Hogwarts. 39. Depress.
使沮丧。
It depresses parents to see their children waste time playing computer games. Depressing.
令人沮丧的。
It is sometimes so depressing to read or watch the news. Depressed.
感到沮丧的。
I was depressed to hear about our school team's defeat. Depression.
沮丧，忧郁症。
He is in a state of depression and nobody can cheer him up.
不景气。
The high unemployment rate indicates a severe depression. 40. Hesitation.
迟疑。
When asked if he wanted more candy, the little boy said yes without hesitation. Hesitant.
犹豫的。
I am hesitant about moving to a new country.